I have in front of me, this parcel comes from Jack Arnowitz from Henderson, Nevada. Thank you, Jack. I opened it with my handy tool, didn't see what's inside. And let's see what we got here. This is the reprint of the Becket Monthly 2001 Becket copy baseball card price guide, November 84, first issue. It's in decent shape. Let's see what this bad boy's got inside. You can see that the condition of it's pretty good. Dr. James Earl Becket. That's Dale Murphy's picture on the front there. And Roberto Clemente. This book goes back as far as, well, Becket Monthly here. Welcome to Becket Monthly. We hope you like our new format. This is the first issue of the magazine that promises to be around a long time. We look forward to having you with us. We have, this starts from 48 Bowman, and it's got, how many? 73 tops, 72 tops. 71 tops was going $360, 330 near mint. 78 was 110, 100. And look at the pictures we got here. We got the various pictures of every set from 48 all the way to 84, which is pretty interesting. This is in, if you just, in case you just joined me, this is Becket Monthly, the first issue price guide, November 84, issue number 1. This is the reprint of it. Let's see what else we got here. We got, they put the update in there, the update sets, stuff like that in there. Traded sets. 83 Fleer. 83 Fleer was going $15 at the time, $12 near mint. That's pretty crazy. I wonder what it's going for now. Probably 70. Then you can subscribe to Becket Monthly, 40% off the cover price. And then the condition guide, they show you the condition. Mint, 100%, excellent. They describe very good, good. And then they have fair. Obviously, mint is a PSA 10. Excellent is a 7 or an 8. Obviously, very good would be like a 5 or a 4. Good is a 2. And then fair, I would call it a 1. Grading is all a matter of opinion, guys. That's why AI should take it over. Take a look at the picture of Sandberg. God rest his soul. Grading and transparency. Look at the thickness of the Becket now. We're going to go through this at a later time, but there's a lot in the price guide landscape. You're looking at, now you're gauging football, baseball, basketball, soccer. I believe Becket does primarily baseball and football and basketball for grading. Becket, when I'm saying the magazine itself, you can get a separate subscription. Like I got subscription for baseball. You look at the Becket transfixation of what Becket was then compared to now, and Becket is not as good. It once was the hybrid of everything. It was the mecca of people picking grading. Pro, would you watch a tree grow or a knee grow? I watched it right away on my bike. Becket started with hockey. It did, huh? I didn't know that. That's something I didn't know. If that's the case. But this is the reprint. That was a very good magazine to get. I thought it was a good excerpt. Will Becket actually get to be what it was at its high point? With grading, I don't know. Everyone seems to be grading stuff on PSA, and Cloud and Shero still pays for the publication. I do. I have my own publication. I have my own subscription, I guess you can say. It's worth it. If you get use out of something, in my opinion, it's worth it. That's what I got to say. I hope everyone enjoyed the baseball last night. The atmosphere. It was kind of sad to see the Yankees go down, but the Yankees went down. Hey, it's if you don't play well, you don't hit the ball when the bases are loaded. It's a matter of transparency where you fail to produce runs and you fail to win. Oh well. On the next topic. Will the Phillies continue to play as good as they did? Hopefully. Will the Tigers play the same? It's good. You still go to hockey too also with Becket. That's very good. It's not about how much money you spend anymore. I agree with that totally. Totally, because collecting in a retrospect, in my opinion, with all, from ultra modern to modern, all the way down to classic, your vintage, it's what the person wants to collect, Yes, I agree. It's also, you have that whole ability to, how do you say it? One man's junk is another man's treasure. You can collect vintage. In my opinion, vintage will always take. Your Rangers, they played all right. I mean, they play okay. Believe it or not, I was a Rangers fan many years ago. I love all sports, minus tennis. Tennis I don't get much enjoyment out of it. Your Rangers have to, belly up, I guess, and accept the fact that, the landscape with the other hockey teams have an even matched persona. It's kind of like what baseball has with the Yankees and everyone else being matched in their division. Teams spending money and expecting to win championships. It's not about spending the money, though. I mean, you can have the Tigers. Look at what the Tigers are doing, for baseball. They don't have an expensive payroll, This is the beginning of the season. Maybe the Rangers will turn around and have a winning year. Maybe they'll, it's predetermined. You never know, I just hope we don't have a lockout next year for baseball. Play the kids play, not the guys trying to make a legacy for themselves, not just collecting paychecks. That's true. That's very true. That's in every sport. You have that cap in basketball to a certain extent. And basketball has that live up to expectations for the kids. Whereas, all the other sports have it, but I think it's more exemplified in basketball. Not with Dolan as the owner and Drury as the GM. Okay, you can get in specifics. That's kind of like with what's going on with the Yanks. The Yanks got, that stranglehold with the Steinbrenners. It's nothing bad. It's just that they think that they can, like the Cowboys. He thinks he can run the team. Basketball gets that TV money. Oh yeah, that's very true, yo. That's very true. Your Rangers don't get that much publicity other than the Rangers channel. Basketball gets the TV money. Football gets the TV money. Baseball gets some TV money. The NBA, the MLB Players Union cuts it. Yes, the Yanks are the law. Yeah. But the Mets fan. But I'm a Mets fan. And so what I can say, LOL. Well, your Mets in retrospect are they had a good year, man, and then they just fell off the cliff. I was watching them. I was hoping for them to make it into the playoffs, but it just didn't happen. And the Yanks really shouldn't have been in the playoffs the way they played. But they get in. Who knows? I got to finish that set. We'll do some more videos with some opening packs. I got a couple other things that I'm going to open up, and then I'm waiting for stuff to come in. Next year is our year, maybe. You never know. Rangers, Mets, Knicks, Cowboys. I lived the life of pain. Wow. Well, the Knicks, I'll tell you, man, I was a diehard Knicks fan many years ago. I still am a basketball fan of the Knicks. The Knicks played great. And my cousin was a Dallas Cowboys fan, so I can honestly say it's tough to be a Dallas fan. That tie, that was a tie, was absolutely ridiculous. There should have been a winning team on that game on NBC. I lost money on that bet right there. No, I'm upstate. Yep. I'm not too familiar with Long Island. I agree. Stayed up late for nothing. Real New York. Yeah, man. What was I going to say? The life of a Dallas Cowboy fan / New York Mets fan. You've lived it all. I mean, that's dedication. I just wish that the teams would get on the ball and okay, yeah. I'm gonna pack up my magazine and then I'll talk to you for a little bit longer. I got some time. Doesn't even have a board. This doesn't even have a board. Do I have a board out here? No, I don't. I'm just putting my magazine away. You can watch the beginning of it. I won't be on too long. I'm just talking with Hockey Guy Live. Never mind, boss. He's yelling. Nice talking to you. I'll sub. Thank you, sir. I'll talk to you later. Who else is on here? Thank you for your time, whoever number the other person is. Have a good day.